Hi, in my Ask Chima series of videos, today I want to answer a question from a comment on one of our videos on YouTube. And the question was from a guy called Aziz Jimo. Now, Aziz asked, hi, a few questions. How do you select your position sizing on 5TT Gap AutoTrader? I guess it is auto. Yes, certainly it is auto. The EA is programmed to be able to select your trade size based on how much risk you have as the EA to take per trade, and also based on the actual signal, the setup. So how far the entry price will be from the stop loss level. So the EA will calculate the trade size and then take the trade based on that. What is the best broker spread that is good for 5TT Gap Auto? Now, and when people ask this sort of questions, I don't know. Sometimes it's not really the spread that is the problem. If you're scalping a trade, then spread becomes an issue, because when you're scalping, you're looking for 5-10 pips profit, and if the spread begins to widen, then it's a problem for that system. But what we are doing here is not scalping. I'm not scalping a trade here. My initial profit is, yes, certainly taking at 15 pips, but we can have up to 50, 60, 70, 100 pip move to take our final profit. So in reality, it does not really matter in the scheme of things. What the spread. Yes, if you have a broker that has unnecessarily significant high spreads, then maybe you don't want to use that broker for any of your trades, not just the 5TT gap system. So I don't have the best broker. I use a couple of brokerage accounts for the 5TT gap system. So I use FXCM, I use Owanda, I use InstaForex, and AvaTrade primarily. So those are the four brokerage brokers I use for my trading, and I don't use them based on spread. I just use them because of various reasons. I've used them over the past 8 years, as it were. So if you're scalping, it's a problem with spread. But if you're not, if you're actually trading, and you're going to be looking at significantly high trades over 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pips move, then a spread really is nothing in that scheme of things. However, if you find that the broker you're using right now just has significantly high spreads, then ditch them. Don't use them. Go to another one. Okay, it says, although I have watched your few videos, there is a lot I want to verify. Yeah, feel free. Let me know how you want to speak, by Skype, by WhatsApp call. Yeah, just let me know, and yes, and we can speak. You can send me an email to admin@5talentstrader.com. And that's admin@5talentstrader.com, and then we can pick up a conversation from there. Now, let me just show you quickly the EA setup so that you can see how it's actually set up. So if I say on this account for illustration purposes, that's attaching the EA on the chart. And you go to inputs. Now enter risk per trade. This is where you determine whether you want to risk 1%, 0.5% of your account balance per trade. This is per trade. So you can feel free to change this, and based on your account size and the stop loss number of pips from entry to stop loss, it then chooses what 0.5 or 1% is. So I can change this to 0.5, I can change this to 1, I can change this to 5, whatever it is. The gap size is the size of the gap before trades are taken. Do you want to use partial close? Is when I want to take sequential profits. I want to take my 50% of my profits off the table at 15 pips when in profit, and then leave the rest to run. Also managing the stop loss, trailing the stop loss as things progress. Okay, I hope that answers that question about the trade size. It is basically determined by account size, by the setting you put here, how much risk you want to take per trade, and also by the size of the stop loss. Okay, and I think you asked a question about what is the average percentage win versus loss. Again, I'll show you this. When you look at this, this account primarily trades the 5TT gap, and you can see that this year we are 78% up already this year on profits. Now I've got to clarify this. My target every year is to do about 25%. Now I'm not going to double my account every year, and you can choose to do that, but mine is I just plan to do 25%. When you look at the big investors around the world, they're not looking to double their accounts. You can double your account, they're not looking to do that. They're all doing between 18 and 25% typically every year. So my target is to do 25%, which means really that we're doing way better, 3 times better than what our target is, and is basically due to the 5TT gap system. So we're up to 78.6%, and this is July. So if you can guess, like I will, by the end of the year we'll probably be over 100% on this account, as it were. And this is just the performance over the year so far. So 11%. I only had a losing month last month, 12% there, but mostly double digits, apart from May, as it were. So that's again all automated 5TT gap system doing this. Okay, I hope that does answer your question, Aziz. But like I said, just reach out to me by email, and we can arrange, whether by Skype call or by WhatsApp call or direct phone call. We can have a chat. Okay, speak to you soon, buddy. Cheers.